Welcome to Diary of an Ex-Ho. I'm Cheri Hardman. I'm your ex-ho, and today's guest is Thor Aksdal. So, sit back, enjoy the episode, and remember the old saying, always a bridesmaid when you're a hoe.
My name is Thor Aksdal. I'm from Lacey, Washington. My sexual orientation is straight, but there's a question to that. And then my pronouns are he, him. What was the last one?
Relationship status.
Oh, and I'm single.
Okay. All right. Great. I'm glad to have you here. I don't know you very well. It'd be fun to do this with you. And so the first thing we always do is a marry, shag, kill. There. Okay.
Yeah.
So everything's going really slow. I need to really shut my computer down and restart it, but I'm in the middle of so many things. It's just a mess. So let's make it look pretty.
Hell yeah.
All right, marry, shag, kill. You have to marry one.
Mm-hmm.
You have to shag one. You have to kill one. Because your name is Thor, I got 3 actresses that have been in a Thor movie.
Okay.
All right. So we have Kat Dennings, Tessa Thompson, and Natalie Portman. Who are you going to marry? Who are you going to shag? Who are you going to kill?
I think I'm gonna marry Kat Dennings because she seems like she has a good sense of humor. And also she's married to Andrew WK and that dude like doesn't shower, so she's probably not like picky about a lot of stuff.
Who was Andrew WK?
Oh dude, he's a musician from like the early 2000s that like wore the dirtiest all white jeans and t-shirt for like 20 years.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, it's really gross. I would shag Tessa Thompson because she well, I mean she's very pretty and I like she seems like unobtainably pretty, if that makes sense.
Right.
And then Natalie Portman, I'm gonna be honest, she seems just kind of like up her own butt about most things, and I
Yeah.
wouldn't want to deal with that.
I think this
So I
is
would kill
not
her.
I think this is not the first time that Natalie Portman has died on my Mary Shag Kills. So. All right.
She just
Somebody's
looks unfriendly.
she looks a little pinched. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm. Well, okay. So when it comes to sex, would you rather watch or be watched?
Oh shit. Watch or be watched. I've never been watched, so but I've watched a lot of porn, so I'm gonna say I'd probably watch.
Okay. All right. Uh, uh, I thought for sure all the comedians were going to say be watched because we're such attention whores, but it's about 50-50. So
Really? Like, see, I would assume that like, but we're also like mostly like really insecure people.
that's true too. Yeah.
So like we would just be like, oh shit, are they judging like how fast I'm going right now? Or like what about the hair on
Right.
the small of my back?
Yeah. Right. That's true. Um, so when you were young and when you were growing up, uh, my shoulder looks like white as paper the way the light's hitting it. It's so gross. I'm like doing a flash dance thing here. Probably too old of a reference for you.
I
When you
got
were
it.
well, okay, when you were growing up, what did your parents or whoever raised you? What did they call private parts?
Uh I don't think they ever actually said anything around me, to be honest. I don't remember any like hoo-hoos or vajingos, whatever they like. I don't remember penis and vaginas either, but I think they were just super repressed and just didn't want to talk about it with me. So they gave me a book and they're like, just don't bother us.
Okay, okay. Um, so were your parents together like the whole time you were growing up?
Yeah, they're still together. They live across the road from me now.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But yeah, they've been together my whole life. I think. Mostly, yeah.
Uh-huh. Do you feel like they were good role models of how a relationship should be?
No, no, no. I was like 20 when I found out it was not normal for married couples to never sleep in the same bed.
Oh,
Like they sleep either one on the couch and one on the bed or vice versa. Like it's very weird. Like I mean normal to me. I think it's fucking fine, but
have you ever
yeah.
asked them why, or have they ever said why?
They're just not comfortable sleeping with each other. Like they just like they're more comfortable sleeping alone.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, so how has their like relationship, the way that they did things, how has that affected you and your relationships, do you think?
Um, how has it affected my relationships? I think I unfortunately take after my dad where I try to like distance myself a lot, which isn't like a healthy thing, like clearly. Uh and I get annoyed when I get too much attention, and that also isn't a healthy thing.
Hmm. Well, okay. Do you have trouble sleeping in the same bed as a woman?
Uh no. No. I don't think so. Like me and my ex were together for a year and a half, and I think we slept together every night for that entire year and a half.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So I'm gonna go back to this and, and question you like, uh, what would you say is like too much attention that makes you uncomfortable? Like an example of what's too much.
Um okay, so like with my last relationship, I went out drinking with some people from work one day, and my ex texted me like every like 5 to 10 minutes, like just asking how the night was going, and I got progressively more drunk and progressively more annoyed. Like
Mm,
that kind of attention. Like I like to have like a couple of days to myself like every week.
right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, Now I'm going to talk to you about what I call your sexual awakening. So, like when you first realized sex was a thing, whether it was somebody told you about it, or you read or saw something, or just the changes in your own body. Can you tell me about that?
Hmm. Um One of the first times I ever remember is, have you ever seen Austin Powers?
Mm-hmm.
The first one, there's that a lot of vagina lady, I think is her name. She's in a hot tub, and like her boobs keep popping up. And I just remember watching that in like 97 going like, that is cool. And I will be asking my mom to rent this movie frequently. I don't like in terms of um like in real life, probably like it probably was like closer to like high school when like I was in acting classes and stuff. Like I just like the a lot of the dudes would be like, "Hey, flash us your boobs," and I would be like, "Yeah," and then boobs would be flashed, and I'd be like, "Cool, that's cool. I like that."
Huh. So it seems like your earlier memories are about boobs. Are you a boob man?
uh, I think I used to be. I think I used to be a boob man, and then I turned into what I like whatever looks appropriate for the person that I'm attracted to. Like I don't know if that makes sense, but like I can go from like I've dated a gal that was like flat as a board, no boobs, no butt, no nothing. I found her very attractive, and I've also dated someone with like uh an hourglass or no, a pear shape, and that
Mm,
was cool.
yeah. Okay. Joe, celebrity crushes when you were younger?
Celebrity crushes. I'm gonna be honest, like I think they were all cartoons when I was like little. Like, oh, Lola Rabbit in Space Jam. That was also an awakening. That fucked me up. That was overly sexual for a kids movie, and I did not complain. But for like a normal celebrity crush, Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman. Dude, I love Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman. She was
That
dope.
is the first Dr. Quinn medicine woman reference I've heard ever, I think. And I don't mean just on this show, I just mean ever.
I got high one night and went through I was really trying to write jokes about Sequest and Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman, and I wrote like a 3 minute set on Dr. Quinn, and I tried it once, and it was one of the worst things I've ever decided to do and like trying to
Because
do
that
for comedy.
because everybody's going, who, what?
Yeah,
Wait.
I wasn't even the like I was one of the older people. And like I'm 36 and I was still one of the older ones, and everyone's like, the fuck is this guy talking about? Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman.
Believe me, I know how that feels. Uh, Besides Austin Powers, was there any mainstream movie? Doesn't have to even be when you were a kid. Even could be, as an adult. Mainstream movie that had a sex scene that you thought was really hot.
Hot sex scene. Dude, okay, I think it was 2005, 2006 Crank with Jason Statham.
Mm.
There was like a public sex scene that I was like, holy shit, that's a thing? That you can do that? I was like, that's fucking rad. That's odd.
Public, where was it? Like park, building,
It
elevator? What was it?
a racetrack, like a horse racetrack with horses like jumping over them. I don't know why I found that
Oh,
hot.
I'll have to check that out. All right, what is your definition? Oh wait, I forgot to ask you. Do you watch porn?
Yeah.
What is your go-to category that you're willing to admit to?
Go-to category that I'm willing to admit to. I find bloopers funny. Porn bloopers is a good one. I think I've been told I'm very vanilla though. I stick with just like regular compilations of like BJ's and just like doggy style and stuff. I'm not a very I don't know. Yeah, in that sense, I don't think I'm very kinky. I think I'm pretty vanilla.
Okay,
Eh,
nothing wrong with that. What's your definition of amazing sex?
amazing sex. Uh Dude, I don't know. Amazing sex. I think where you're just content afterwards in laying in bed. Like I don't feel like you need to do anything. Like afterwards, you're just like, nah, I'm just gonna lay here. This is great. Does that make sense? Like you're just
Yeah.
laying there, like nothing else needs to happen afterwards. You can just like kind of like soak is probably not the right word, but like soak in the moment.
Well, it's probably appropriate sometimes. All right, we're gonna play another game. We're gonna spin the wheel of dirty questions. So hang on and let me go grab that.
Dude, I am not a computer person.
Really?
Yeah, I feel your pain.
Would you rather be spanked or would you rather spank someone?
Oh, dude. Oh man, that's a hard one because spanking is weird to me. Um, I'm gonna say I would rather spank because I don't know how I would react to getting spanked without making a total joke about it and killing the mood on purpose.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
How's your body image?
My body image, it's okay. It goes up and down. Yeah, I said like a kid. Whoops. Um, I was having this thought the other day because I used to be a bodybuilder and I used to be in like really good shape. And I found pictures of me from like when I was 29, and I immediately was like, fuck, I look like a such different person now. Like, and it's like it's hard to like accept the fact that I don't look like that anymore. But I'm getting to the point where I recognize myself every day in the mirror and I'm not angry at myself, and that is a pretty good spot to be in.
Mm-hmm.
Eh.
Okay. What's the best compliment you've ever gotten on your naked body?
That I have a nice back, and I did not know how to take that. She was like,
Hmm.
"You have a very, very nice back," and I was like, "What do you mean?" And she goes, "That was it." I was like, "Thanks, thank you."
So turn your face away from me. Yeah. Well, that's not that often that you see like a really nice back. So I mean, I guess I get that. Do you have any sexual regrets?
Yeah, yeah, I got a few. Um, when I was younger, I slept around a lot, and I slept with people that I should not have slept with. Whether they were like, I had friends that were interested, or like I just didn't give a shit about them as people like at all, and it was just like a point of like I can do it, and like I wish I not had not done that because I was just gross feeling now.
Right. Okay. That makes sense. Do you have any items left on your sexual bucket list that you haven't done yet that you'd like to try?
I want to be in a threesome someday. That sounds fun. Yeah.
Okay.
But I don't know. I've thought about this. I don't know if I could do it with people that I know, or if I need to like not know them. I don't know if it would be better to be detached or attached. And it's one of life's great mysteries. Do you do
Right.
you do you bang your two friends or do you not? Do you bang those strangers at the end of the bar?
Yeah. It is hard. You do have to balance all the like, is somebody going to get hurt feelings? So maybe
Yeah,
strangers, but then again, there's that comfort level with people. Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I highly recommend a threesome. So I think, but
All
that's
right,
just
I'll
right.
put that in my notes. Sherry says, do the threesome.
Do it. Um, what's your host song? Like what song when you hear it, like kind of lights up your host spirit?
Oh shit. Dude, I don't. It's Everybody Shut Up, I Have an Erection by Ninja Sex Party. I think it's just because it is the most man thing I've ever heard. It's just every verse is like, just shut up, I have a boner. What are you guys gonna do about this? The world needs to know I have a boner.
Well, I can't. I'm gonna compile like a whole playlist, and I can't wait to hear that one. So, um, what's your Instagram?
At Thor Aksdal.
Okay.
I think that's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So this episode, that's what I was gonna try to figure out is when it's gonna come out. Let's just say I think I have two more. That's be the 19th, 26th. So it's going to be right around the 1st of July ish. So do you
Okie
have
dokie.
anything you want to promote around that time?
1st of July. No, my next show that I'm booked on will be a couple weeks prior to that. I don't
Okay.
really. I'm still like in that weird like moving from open mic to like book gigs. So
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
yeah,
Okay. And they can always check your Instagram. All
yeah.
right. Now it's time for you to tell me a story.
A story. Okay. The most recent one. It like talk about body image issues. This one fucked me up. Um, I had gotten a booty call text from a woman that I used to sleep with who was also my parents' upstairs neighbor who was 20 years older than me. And I got there, we got naked, and then she immediately was like, I'm actually not feeling this. Like, go, like, I don't want to do this, whatever. And I was like,
Said that to you?
okay, huh?
She said that to you?
Yeah. She was just like, nah, I'm shutting this down. I was like, that hurts my feelings, but okay, like it's weird. So I got my clothes on and I left. And as I was driving home, I got a booty call from another woman. So I went there, and when we had gotten completely naked, she was like, "Actually, I'm not really feeling this. Never mind." And I was like, "What the fuck is going on with me?" I like that was like the peak of just like feeling shitty about myself. Yeah, that was a
Wow. Ugh. Ouch.
yeah,
So
man.
you didn't stink or something like that? Like,
I shower like 3 times a day. There's no way I stunk. Maybe I just maybe I was having just like a bad vibe day. I don't know.
could have been the planets or some weird thing. Well, that is very weird, and I think somebody should have pity sex with you just to make you feel. So I heard that you got a haircut.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I cut all my hair off.
How does that feel?
Normal. This is how my hair has been like my entire life. I started growing it out in 2019. So for 5 years I didn't get a haircut, and then I got bored 2 weeks ago, so I went to a barber shop.
Well, it looks very nice. It's
Thank you.
been the talk of the town a little bit. So
That I ran into Jeremiah Hughes last night, and I was like, "Oh, dude, you look nice." And he was like, "I got a haircut. It feels so weird. Like I don't feel like myself." And I was like, "I wonder what that feels like, dude." He's like, "People just keep telling me I need to have long hair." I was like, "I wonder what that's like, dude."
did he notice that you cut your hair?
I'm gonna be
You
honest, I don't know if he
didn't.
did. I didn't even have a hat on. Yeah, it was funny.
Oh, that's funny. We're not self-obsessed at all, are we, as comedians? Okay. We're done. That was fun talking to you.
Yeah,
Uh, yeah, like I said, I think it's going to be around the 1st of July, but you'll know when it's out because I will tag you in it. So thank you
cool.
very much. Have a great rest of your weekend.
Yeah, you too,
All
Cheri.
right. All right. Bye bye.
Bye bye.